The idea for Taome Feng Shui City Hotel has matured over a long period of time. I've been traveling around the world for more than 25 years, and I've had many negative experiences in various hotels. But I think that you can really create conditions for a certain good sleep, and we have accomplished that in the Taome Hotel in my hometown of Emmending. We have been accompanied by experts in the fields of Feng Shui, geomancy, and building biology from the very beginning through a construction phase lasting almost 2¼ years, including 1¼ years of planning. That we involved these experts has paid off for us. Many of our activities are now no longer visible to the eye in the final construction, but they are felt by many guests, and they are also measurable.
Throughout the planning and the construction phase, my main job was to coordinate the areas of Feng Shui, building biology and geomancy, and also to create the concept. To ensure that guests will sleep well, we took some special measures. For example, special shielded cables were used throughout the building. We installed demand switches for each guest room and also used bus systems. We ensured that in the entire building any electrical alternating fields and magnetical alternating fields will not affect the sleeping guest.
My job as a building biology measurement technician was to review the actions taken. At first, we measured the alternating electrical fields with a 3-dimensional measuring device. The values we can read on the display are unique and excellent for hotels. Secondly, we measured the high frequency. Again, the values were excellent and reflected our building biology standard. Next, the water veins were measured. The geobiological measurements were made with a scintillation counter. Here, the natural radiation background was measured as gamma radiation and neutron radiation. The measurement showed that in these rooms, no water veins or geological faults were present. The measures undertaken to reduce the electrical alternating fields, to reduce the high frequency and the complete absence of negative earth radiation around the beds help people to feel more comfortable and have a more relaxing sleep. In order to offer a comfortable room climate to people with allergies, we have installed special air filters in every room. The HEPA technology filters out allergens and pollen from the air. To achieve good air quality, solvent-free products have been used, for example, in adhesives and furnishings. The final measurement showed that the air quality in terms of solvents was very good. To reduce high frequency, the hotel has not installed wireless LAN. But don't worry, you can surf in the internet at any time via the LAN cable and the network. Of course, guests can also contribute something to their well-being, for example by using a laptop with a safety plug and not with a Euro flat plug.
We have paid particular attention to the sleeping areas. There we have created a special headboard which is especially shielded. We have developed and produced electrically shielded luminaries as reading lights so that the guests find optimal conditions not only in the off state, but even when they are sitting in bed and want to read. This was checked and inspected by measurements, and the values were excellent. For lighting, because of energy-saving considerations, we have used state-of-the-art technology and have installed LED lighting throughout the whole building. We have paid particular attention to certain qualities of light, such as color spectrum, so that all light colors are available, good color rendering, and the absence of flickering. To prove that our measures are effective, we have checked with special lighting instruments at the ceiling lights, the reading lamps, and also at the indirect wall lighting. With a spectrometer, we have measured the colors of light. The lights that we have used here contain all spectral colors, so that as a result we have achieved very good color rendering. The measurements that we have carried out concerning the light spectrum show that the selected lighting is very close to natural daylight. Thus we have a natural and pleasant color rendering effect. When we check the light flickering with a light meter, we see that there is only minimal flickering at the ceiling light, the reading light and the wall light. The flickering rate is between less than 1% and 2 to 3%. The slow flickering rate contributes to greater well-being. You can relax more and have better sleep. Many of the lights that you see here have been produced especially for this hotel, electrically shielded and following principles of building biology. In Taome Feng Shui City Hotel Breisgau, we have shown how to take positive action. To contrast with this, we are now going to look at a bad place to sleep, in which restful sleep would be quite impossible.
We are now in a bedroom and we have measured many disruptive factors. At first, the electrical alternating fields, which are very high. Electrical alternating fields easily lead to negative tension. The measured values are approximately 18 times higher than is permitted at a workstation. We found more than 180 volts per meter. Secondly, we found high-frequency sources with very high values, such as cordless phones according to the DECT standard. For wireless LAN, also very high values were observed. These things are homemade and can be expunged. Thirdly, there is a geological fault line in this room. We measured it with the scintillation counter. There is absolutely no surprise that people here sleep badly and wake up in the morning feeling exhausted and tired out. The working area in this room was also striking. There is a laptop with a 2-pole power supply. This causes relatively high electrical alternating fields, which are significantly above the TCO standards. To rectify this, you can connect a 3-pole power supply, and then the circuit tester will not flash up on the body. At workplaces, geological faults should be considered as well. In places of permanent residence, it is important that there is no negative earth radiation.
Even with the lights in this room, we see many defects. The LED light has shown a flickering rate up to 99%. The color rendering is also very poor because of very high blue components. The energy-saving bulb is ecologically highly questionable. Overall, the lighting mood in this room is anything but conducive to a place to relax and absolutely not recommendable. The following examples show how easy it would be to achieve a much better quality of light in the room. Instead of poor quality LED, we take the LED with better quality, better color rendering as well as no light flickering, and an overall feel-good sensation. The compact fluorescent lights, also known as energy-saving lamps, should not be used because of environmental concerns. An alternative would be halogen lamps. As we have seen here in this apartment, there are many factors present which inevitably lead to poor sleep. These are what we wish to avoid in the Taome Hotel, where we have taken measures to ensure that the hotel guests can relax and rest easy. In summary, we can say that we have fulfilled our mission, the impact of our action is provable and sensible, and we have implemented Feng Shui, building biology and geomancy. The guests are very satisfied, sleep well, feel comfortable and would love to stay in the hotel again.